Am I the asshole for telling my friend she's in the same league as men she calls ugly? My friend, 19 female, downloaded dating apps like Tinder and Hinge for the first time about a week ago. For reference, she's the type that always says she wants a boyfriend, wants to do couple things, feels lonely, single, etc. She's also, in my opinion at least, very normal and average looks-wise. Not ugly, but not super hot, just alright. Since then, she's been complaining to me that almost all the men that are on the app are ugly, short, etc., and that she doesn't match with anybody hot. I asked to see which people she was calling ugly, and she showed me her likes, and it mostly showed people perfectly in her league, as in moderately attractive guys. I told her that these guys were all in her league and she should give some of them a chance since she always complains about wanting to be in a relationship. She denied that she's in the same league as them and said that she's so much more attractive than them. I pointed out that in her own words, she doesn't match with any of the guys she does find attractive, so she's not in their league.
Fuck you for creating a world where men are unaliving themselves higher than ever before. Fuck you for creating a world where men are consistently being undermined in society. Fuck you where 1 a minute now is linked to men. Fuck you for creating a society where men are less equal than to any woman. Fuck you for creating a society where men are more likely to lose everything in a divorce. Fuck you for creating a society where men have less chance of winning their children in a custody battle. Fuck you for creating a society where men are more likely to end up homeless, end up in addiction, end up on the streets, end up completely homeless, veterans completely homeless. You keep shouting about fucking equality. Where the fuck is it? There is no equality. Fuck you for creating a world where pride is more important than men's mental health. 1 month, you couldn't even give them that. So fuck you for what you have created for men in society.
I listen to what she's saying, and I think about how Google didn't have anything set up for International Men's Day. They didn't change their search engine. Nothing. But for International Women's Day, oh, I want to do a decorative thing over here. Look at how strong women are. Really? I hope those videos were a joke, to be honest with you. I hope Google actually did something, and these people saying that Google didn't do anything, I hope that's fake news.
I die when men are like, single women today only want men for their bank accounts and their good looks. I'm like, what bank accounts? What good looks? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, what is this mirage that you're feeding to me? Like, find me a man who's like nice and funny and smart and hot and rich. Like, find me that man. I mean, they do exist. They're gay. They're gay men. What you're explaining to me is a gay man. Maybe he is a straight man and exists somewhere and he's probably married to some beautiful girl, and I love that for both of them, but that's not you. Usually the person that's saying that is neither hot nor rich. It just kills me. I love it. Single women only want hot, rich men. I'm like, where are they? You're ugly. What are you talking about? It's crazy.
What are you bringing to guys that you can make these demands of them, right? She's basically saying these guys don't exist, right? There's no nice, funny, hot, rich, smart. Well, that's a lot to have all in one, A. Secondly, if you're going to be that picky, you better be, I don't know, are you like Cinderella or something?
It's fun to stay at the
€50,000 fine for a video I made in a fitting room.
People want this woman canceled for what she said on a podcast.
I had a big drought over the summer, and then I'm like re-entered a hoe era. Right now, like the last 2 guys I've fucked, like in the past month, have suggested using condoms. And I'm like kind of being offended by the condom epidemic. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm allergic.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Who likes them? 1, it kills the mood, okay? So like, they're looking for a condom. 2, I don't want to have your fucking weird offspring baby. Like, I have a stronger IUD than like Zeus. Like, pregnancy's not on the table. I don't want to have a child with you. Or like 3, are you calling me a whore and are you trying to like protect yourself from STDs I might have?
Did you ever ask them, like, why are you doing this?
Yes.
What have they said?
This happened to me like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, look at you looking for a condom and like how it's ruining the mood. And also like, why do you need one?
What'd he say?
He just like thought it was practicing responsible sex and boundaries with him. And I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Do you tell him to grow up?
I got the ick. I haven't talked to him since.
Meet Haley. She's a TikToker, podcaster, and social media influencer. And people are not only upset by this take, but the fact that when people started to call her out, she made another video where she ended up doubling down.
Emergency press conference, guys. I'm not in the fucking mood today for this bullshit. Okay? I woke up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, honestly. I was out pretty late last night. I opened my phone, very excited for my doom scroll. And the first video that lands on my For You page is this beautiful young woman trying to cancel me for having a controversial opinion about sex. I said I don't fuck with condoms and they ruin the vibe. And if that's what we want to cancel me for, okay, cancel me. End my career. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not changing my mind on that one. If I texted a group chat with 100 bitches right now and said, hey guys, when was the last time you used a condom? I could guarantee most of them would say high school. I'm sorry. I don't think that's a controversial opinion at all. And that's what you want to come for me for? On this beautiful Saturday? Decline.
A lot of people not only disagree with her, but they're also saying that some situations that they've been in start to make more sense when men look at them sideways when the conversation about using condoms or getting tested comes up. Because some women are saying that this has become the norm, so when the conversation about safe sex does come up, things get a little awkward. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I mean, and during that entire exchange, she had time to stop talking. And even more, because sometimes we aren't aware of what we're saying, her friend had time to tell her, stop talking. And what's even more, the producer, before they kept going, had time to say, stop talking. And what's even more, before they posted it, they had time to delete, XX, delete. And even more, what's even more, they uploaded it, but they also had time to say, on second thought, let's not post that. Delete. They did none of those things.
Just a little public service announcement. Men are not afraid to lose their wives or significant others when they're married. They're afraid to lose half of their shit and their kids. So before you start treating your man like absolute garbage, and before you start doing the things that typical females do after they get married, just know that he will cut you off emotionally and he will not meet any of your needs when you stop meeting his. It is a relationship for a reason. If you don't meet his needs, he's not going to meet yours. And don't get me wrong, men will try to meet your needs and he will continue to do all the things that you want him to do. But when you start using Pound Town as leverage and say, okay, here's the goalpost, if you do this, you'll get it. But then every time he gets to the goalpost, you move it back again. He's only going to put up with it for so long, and he's going to stop doing those things that you want him to do. And then he's just going to be on autopilot in the home, going through all of the emotions on autopilot. Wake up in the morning, go to work, come home, pay the bills, and that's it. That's all you're going to get out of that man. And of course, he's not going to leave you again, because he's not afraid to leave you. He's afraid to leave half of his shit with you that he worked hard for and earned on his own. So please understand, it's not about you. It's about him.
It's been almost a year already since I have left adult content creation to go back to a regular 9-to-5. And let me tell you something, I have not been more fulfilled. Yes, I don't make the same money as I used to before, but my gosh, I feel so much better now about myself and about the people that I bring around me. I decided to leave OnlyFans almost a year ago because I wanted to go and follow Jesus with all my heart, soul, and mind, finally making that decision and never going back. And let me tell you something, guys, it has not been easy. I have had my ups and downs, but I am so at peace, so happy that I do not feel obligated to have to do anything for anybody in a way that I don't want to do it. I love serving. I am a waitress at PhD in Dallas, and honestly, I have not been more happier in my life because I finally have what I've always wanted, which is first Jesus and the peace that comes with him. I love my customers. They are absolutely amazing. I love the staff that works there. They are bomb. And the food here is absolutely, oh my gosh, I just love it. I'm actually very surprised that the food here is very, very good. It is not impossible, ladies and gentlemen, to leave a lifestyle that you thought was fulfilling before and was giving you the income that you thought you needed in order to live a happy life. One thing about God is that he is a provider, and you might not make the same money as you was making before if you were doing something that definitely generates a lot of money, working a 9 to 5. But let me tell you something, it's so much more fulfilling than degrading yourself and humiliating yourself or even putting yourself in danger by doing the job that you know that God does not like you doing at this point in time. And it's not about that God does not like you doing it. It's just you know that it's not fulfilling to you, and you know that God has been calling you for something greater. So with this video, I encourage you guys, ladies and gentlemen, to go ahead and follow what God has been telling you to follow, to do the job that God has been telling you to do, that when he opens doors, go through them and do not fear, for God is with you. And he's always going to be with you. And yes, you're going to have your ups and downs, but I'm telling you, it's so worth it. It's so much more worth it doing it God's way than doing it your way. May God bless every single person that is listening to this video. And may Jesus be with you all. Peace.
Good for you, man. Seriously, really good for you. Hope it all works out. Hope you start making some cash over there at the job site, whatever your dream is. That works out for you as well. She actually looks pretty good without makeup on, in my opinion. So, yeah, good for you. Great to have self-awareness. Great to take accountability. Don't think I can really hate on that.
Hiya.
How much does a guy have to make a month to be in a relationship with you?
Well, I live in New York, so...
What's a dollar amount?
A month? Oh, like over 10K.
10K?
Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
Don't worry about that.
Y'all know what's going on. What's your answer? She said over 10K.
Well, yeah, same thing she said.
You just gonna double down on some shit? That's crazy.
These are all cards I actually pulled myself. This one right here is crazy rare. It's actually called an alternate art. They're super hard to pull. I've gone through like 200 packs and haven't pulled one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this one's cute. It's pink. You could have that one.
Oh, really cute.
It's the least
Thanks.
I could do. Look at these ones. These ones are awesome. They're Japanese, actually. And then these three are my favorite. They're from like the year 2000. That one's...
A real man ain't just gonna sit and watch his woman clean.
Yeah, you're right.
No, the hell you did.
I want more men to feel safe marrying the whore. Because they're gonna keep you good. You're gonna wake up to sucks.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hello, it is I, Gentleman Black Spider Guy. Pay attention. Cardi B is a wonderful example of why it is, pay the fuck attention, why it is one should not turn a 304 into a housewife. Pay the fuck attention. If you would like to procure a wife, one should get with a lady that has been raised to pay the fuck attention. Has been raised to be one. A 304 or hoe has been raised, pay attention, has been raised to be a dumpster of the sperm.
I call my husband daddy in the bedroom and sir when he's handling business. I am a wife. I am soft, and I am happier, wetter, richer, and more powerful than 99% of the so-called strong, independent women screaming at me online. Here's why. And the data that will never make you settle for a combative woman ever again. Fact number 1. Women who feel led have 4 times more orgasms. Archives of Sexual Behavior in 2022. This is 15,000 women, okay? Found that women in relationships where the man is the undisputed leader report 4 times more orgasms per week, 70% higher sexual satisfaction, and 3 times more likely to actually initiate the sex themselves. Imagine that. What does this translate to? When she doesn't have to be the man, her body finally relaxes enough to flood. Fact number 2, egalitarian marriages die fastest. A 20-year University of Norway study showed that couples who split chores 50-50 and take turns leading have a divorce rate 50% higher than those where the man clearly leads. Why is this? Because the polarity collapses, the tension dies, and the bedroom gets cold. Fact number 3, masculine leadership creates feminine surrender and insane loyalty. It's as simple as that. When a woman feels her man is fully in charge of direction and protection, her oxytocin, her pair bonding hormone, spikes 300%. That is the same chemical that makes new mothers die for their babies. Give her that safety and she will burn cities before she ever betrays you. This is what real submission looks like in my house. He makes the money. I have some side hustles, but when my husband walks through the door, I am barefoot, voice soft, eyes up. I ask, how do you want me tonight, baby? He tells me, I obey. And I fly so high, I forget my own name sometimes because I'm not carrying the whole world. He is. Call it unfair, I call it balance. That's not weakness. It's the smartest trade that I have ever made. Men, stop dating women who hiss at the word submit. They are showing you that they never truly relax around you, that they will never give you that wild, devotional, ride or die love that you are craving. Find the woman strong enough to kneel, secure enough to call you a king without any sarcasm. That woman isn't broken. She is rare. She is peace, and she is the last 10 out of 10 that you are ever going to need. Protect her, lead her, own her, and watch her turn in your entire bloodline into legends. That's biblical. That's biological. That is the cheat code that has been erased. So take it back.
Hey, your wife adores you to the end of the world. Well done. I appreciate you, and kick some ass.
He just found out we have kids, so he wants to say something else.
Hey, well done. I know you're the dad of the earth. I appreciate you. I respect you. I keep kicking ass.
You're telling me that you go out without your husband and this random man starts hitting on you at the bar, and then you end up actually talking to him about your relationship with your husband, and you think that it's a smart idea to then have him FaceTime record a video for your husband as he's hanging out with you and has obviously been having a bit of a good time. I don't think this is going to be funny the way that you think it is. Guys, tell me, is this right? Would you have a problem with this, or would you actually find this funny?
Princess treatment or bare minimum. Sending good morning text.
Princess treatment.
Bare minimum. Oh,
Princess
bare minimum.
Oh my God.
Bare
Every
minimum.
morning, good morning. It's all
Sending
princess
good
treatment.
morning text so I know that you're alive.
There's an empty space in the bed every morning when you wake up.
Today,
your husband is going to work.
Tying my shoes. If I'm wearing an outfit and all of a sudden my shoes are tied, you're going to bend down to tie my shoes.
Dressed up, I agree.
The idea that bare minimum? That in doing that, we are doing the bare minimum. It's insane. I go above and beyond.
Opening car doors.
Bare minimum.
If we're going somewhere, I try to open the car door for her.
Yeah.
But if I'm pulling up and waiting for you for 10 minutes, I'm not a f***ing chauffeur, dog. Dial 7s if you want that.
If I call the Uber, I'm going to open the door for you, absolutely.
Yeah, I do that.
Taking your partner on an impromptu shopping trip.
I'll do that anytime. But if you think the bare minimum is I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want.
I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me. I am on a budget, okay?
Because you want a house that I don't care about.
Mew Mew or the Hamptons house? Pick one, go.
Yeah, thank you.
Pick one.
Look at her. Look at her. She's gonna cry.
So bad, she's gonna cry.
I don't know what to make of this. But this woman is really a nightmare. Once again, we need it at this point. You know what? I'm going to start doing the same thing that a lot of these modern women do and start calling random things an epidemic. This is an epidemic of spoiled women, of delusional women.
Life hack: if you want to know if a man really loves you, be useless to him. I know you're a woman, so I know you're not the brightest person out there, but don't you realize that you dumb freaking bitches are already useless to men as it is? Hate to break it to you. Actually, no, I love to break it to you. You're welcome, bitch.
Would you rather cross paths with a random man or a random bear on a hike? Random. Starting with you, chair one.
Okay, I can outclimb a bear. I'm gonna choose the bear simply because I have a higher survival rate with a bear.
Why do you think that?
I can climb like a motherfucker.
But you're not, so you know, bears can climb.
And they can't. No, you make a good point. I've actually come across a bunch of bears in Colorado, and most of them, they've been chill. They're pretty similar to gators, actually. They just kind of square you up, unless they got kids or unless they're a brown bear. But if we're thinking average bear is a black bear. Black bears, as long as you ain't with them, they ain't with you. So I'm gonna go with the bear.
And you picked bear because why? You think the random man is more of a threat?
It depends. If both of them had a threatening demeanor, I think I could outrun a bear before I could outrun a man.
You might not be able to outrun either, honestly.
Yeah, good point. But I'd rather die from bear than die from man.
Please take me back, please. Please take me back. How could you get to this? I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please. Please.
Stop,
record me, I don't care. Record me, I don't care.
Hey, stop. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
I need you! Take me back! Please! I'm going crazy! Please! 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 Walter! Please! 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 Please!
Can you please stop acting like that?
I can't.
All right, calm down.
I'm hurt. Please, 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 Walter, please, Molly, please, 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 please.
Please what?
Please take me back.
I took you back.
You don't want to be with you and everybody else. I want to be away. Please take me back. Please take me back. Please. Please take me back.
You know the kind of man that always gets cheated on? I'm going to tell you the kind of man that gets cheated on. The men that gets cheated on is the men who actually are the providers and the protectors of the family. The men who get up every single day and work 70, 80, 90 hours a week just to provide for his ditzy brain wife that's at home. The one who actually makes sure that there's a roof over your head and your children's head and food in your stomach and your kids' stomach. And probably they're not even the fathers too, and they still make sure that your kids are okay, even though, you know. The ones who actually are providers, the ones who always put themselves last and then put their family first. The ones who don't get nothing for Father's Day or their birthday. The ones who don't even get text messages to see if they're okay. The ones who don't even go to the doctor's office, don't even know what a dentist look like. You know, those kind of men who always just make sure that every single day they just provide, and that is their life, making sure that your life is better. And then you know what his ditzy brain wife does? Cheats on him. Cheats on him because she's bored. Because she can't go read a new book or pick up a new hobby. She has to cheat.
When it comes to relationships, women are the ultimate manipulators. You can't convince me otherwise, because one, how are you going to turn, flip, and Uno reverse everything on him every single time he tries to actually tell you how he's feeling, and then all of a sudden it's, oh, well, you did this to me 3 months ago and y'all already hashed it out, but here it is on the surface again because it's convenient for you. Not only that, but women are the ultimate players, because how are you going to start a relationship with a man, be throwing it back for him in the beginning, he locks it down with a ring, marries you, you pop out a couple of kids, and then it's no more Pound Town. That shit is shut down. Those legs are locked, closed, and tight. And now you're complaining to your friends that he's not the man that you wanted him to be or expected him to be. Man, men are not complicated creatures. They're really not. Feed them and fuck them. Feed them, fuck them, and keep them happy. And that's how, like, it's not hard science. If you're doing those two things, I guarantee you that man is going to show up for you in ways that you never imagined. My man will move mountains for me. He will go through any bullshit for me because he's fed and he's pucked and on the regular. Okay? And women sit here and complain about these good men, but want a divorce from them. Women file more than men. You know why women file more than men? Because men know as soon as they file for divorce, they lose more than half their shit most of the time. They're usually paying alimony and child support, and they lost their kids. How is that a win for a man? Meanwhile, the woman, at the end of all of this, walks away with a paycheck, two incomes from the alimony and the child support, normally keeps the house, and has more than 50-50 of the children. Of course she's walking out on top. Of course she has her big glow up once she leaves the man. Like, what the fuck? And then you're opening your legs to the next best thing because you think the grass is greener on the other side. Wake the fuck up. Do better, women, because you're giving us good women bad reputations for the good men. End of rant this morning.
I am positive this woman is not alone. Y'all check this out.
When I was in college, I dated a very traditional Christian man who asked me at one point, how do you feel about after you graduated, we just immediately got married and you were a stay-at-home wife and you didn't have to work? I was honestly offended by that question because I was so passionate about this thing that I was getting a degree in that I was just so eager to enter the workforce and do this thing that I loved and get money for it. Fast forward to today, I've graduated, we broke up, I'm now working in the profession of the thing that I got a degree in, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done.
That feminism struck again. I bet it's watching her video like, gotcha. And don't feel bad because like I said earlier, just like Michael Jackson,
you are not alone.
Now I'm not sure if this creator is serious or she's just being funny, but I am sure there are a bunch of women out there who feel the exact same way. They were told and sold that feminism was the way to go and women can do anything a man can do. And a lot of them are sitting at a desk or they're working some job that they can't stand. Some of them are working 2 or 3 jobs because let's just call it what it is. They were lied to. There is nothing wrong with the woman who just wants to work and do all that stuff. But feminism told every woman they should be like that. And that's just not the reality. A lot of women don't want to work like that. A lot of women would rather be home with the kids, taking care of that stuff. So I'm just going to chalk this one up to feminism. And unfortunately, there are so many women who drink this Kool-Aid and they wish to God that they can go back 20, 30 years and do things differently. But unless you got a genie and a magic lamp, that ain't going to happen. So good luck with that.
Unfortunately, and I hate to apply this here, but this is the opportunity that got away. You didn't know what you had until it was gone, right? Obviously, you want to go out and vote. You want to go out and have a credit card and a bank account and all those other things. But sometimes we don't appreciate all of the things that we have and what they bring us until it's over.
I don't care how petty this sounds, and I don't care what y'all think.
You may have missed it, but in the top left-hand corner it said, men who know this secret
always
get the woman they want. What possibly could this missing key to Pandora's box be?
If you've been trying to get this girl and nothing else works, start manifesting her.
They say don't ask a fish how to catch other
fish, and I think I know why now.
It was set up to be the method
Above all methods.
the golden ticket.
the one to set us all free. And the whole time, it was just manifestation. It was simply just, hey, Have you tried writing her name in a book
A few times a day.
Oh my god. Since when did manifestation receive such a buff? When did manifestation become stronger than
Mob's telekinetic powers.
As soon as I found out about it, I terminated both of them immediately. One of the things I've gotten so much criticism of online was when I publicly shared a TikTok about firing somebody because I found out that she was cheating on her significant other, and the other person also had a significant other. And as soon as I found out about it, I terminated both of them immediately.
Wait, someone was cheating with someone in the company?
Yeah.
Oh, and they both had partners?
Both had partners outside of the company. As soon as I caught wind of it, it wasn't even like a split second decision. I can't have this in my environment, especially somebody close around me. People trust me and should trust any leader to help them make their success easy.
One would say that's none of your business what they're doing when they go home.
Not to get into specifics of the particular event, but it happened to be around work.
But if it wasn't at work, you still wouldn't.
Even if it was, I would fire the person immediately.
So you'd fire someone for cheating?
If they're going to cheat on the person that they're supposed to spend the rest of their life with, do you think that they're cheating on their work? That person is a liability to the environment.
People have things in their personal life which are very different to the way that they show up professionally, though. People do all kinds of things in their personal life.
It's terrifying.
I don't consider that to be my business.
Oh, it's absolutely my business. If somebody has a problem in their personal life, they're the same person that shows up to work.
Listen, the way that I see it is if I expand the scope of my concerns, I'm going to get fucking nothing done. I don't want to be the government of your fucking personal situations as well. As long as it doesn't show up in the office.
I can't bifurcate and put in two separate buckets what somebody is doing at home and think that what they're doing at home and the confusion and the distraction isn't going to bleed over into our environment. And I would be willing to bet, and curious on your perspective of this, those people that you found out where there are different situations and different problems in their personal life, they actually do show up in their work.
If you hit a man, like you full on as hard as you can, do you think that he should be allowed to hit you back?
I think that men should not hit women. Yeah, even if a girl hits you as hard as they can.
What about, is it wrong for the girl?
No, I don't think so.
He's expected to control his rage and his emotions and his but the woman, she just got mad and hit him.
Okay, if you think about it, right? Like, I think that's one of the questions on the questionnaire. Like, are men physically stronger than women?
Wait, have you ever hit somebody?
I have.
Like a guy?
Yeah.
And did he hit you first?
No.
That's a position of privilege, right? I don't really understand why they have it, because if you want equality and egalitarianism, the idea here is going to be based around the fact that chivalry is gone. We are now equals. If a man hits you in the face and you can punch them back, why is it if a woman punches you in the face, you can't punch her back? That actually doesn't make any sense.
I'm saying is that men are physically stronger than women. Like, for example,
but men are physically stronger than other men. So if a man who is less strong than me punches me in the face and I punch him back in the face as hard as I can, I'm still punching somebody weaker than me in the face. Why is that socially acceptable, but not socially acceptable to punch a woman who's weaker? That makes no sense.
Let me break something down for y'all. If a man take you on a dinner date, that benefits you and him, because y'all both eating. If a man take you on a vacation, that benefits you and him. He there, you there. He riding jet skis too. You feel me? Be careful of a man who only want to do for you when it's beneficial for him. That's a selfish man. That's a man who don't truly care about you. He only want to do for you if he is benefiting. You feel me? Fuck them kind of niggas. With a long middle finger.
Honestly, at this point, they're just making anything up. They're just saying anything. And they don't realize they're showing how selfish they are. Do for me and only for me. You don't need to benefit. They're not looking to share any experiences with you. They're looking to benefit from everything that you have.
Want to know why men don't talk about their feelings? Because when a man tells a woman how he feels, the woman just responds with how she's feeling about how he's feeling. Instead of just acknowledging him, he ends up having to comfort her and take care of her, when in reality, he just wanted to be understood. Am I right? Let me know in the comments.
Definitely a lot of these modern women make it about them, what they want, how they want to feel. As a matter of fact, your timing couldn't be any more perfect. The last clip that we watched, a woman was saying, if we're having shared experiences, that's for him. You need to have that man give you experiences that's all about you. Any feelings, any emotions, all about you. So I appreciate you saying that.
A woman knows when a man is not for her, and she knows it from the very beginning.
You get played by the same motherfucker 8 times. No, from the very beginning. You didn't even know from the end of the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, or 5th time. All your ex has to do is send a, hey, stranger, and 95% of you fold like a fucking lawn chair. So again, we circle back to delusion.
Calling you to say goodnight, bare minimum. Calling you pretty, bare minimum. Taking you on dates, bare minimum. Getting you flowers, bare minimum.
Not having guy best friends, bare minimum. Not being ran through, bare minimum. Not being in the club every weekend, bare minimum. Not posting your ass over social media, bare minimum. Not still talking to your ex, bare minimum.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
I got a question since you always ask some questions. Women are right and men are always wrong. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Women are always right. Men are wrong. For sure.
So you really believe that?
Believe it to my core.
Women are always right and men are always wrong.
Yep. You know it.
Well, check this out. Riddle me this. So if a man says a woman's right, is he wrong?
If a man says a woman's always right, is he wrong?
Food for thought.
Good one.
Trigger warning, secondhand embarrassment. Every time somebody sees my husband, they're like, oh my God, that man is so fine. Where do I get me one of them's? And here's the thing, Dan is a Serbian man. He's a Balkan man. And one thing about Balkan men is that they are not for the weak, okay? True story. In one of our earlier dates, I would make the effort to get dressed up, hair done, makeup, everything, outfit. Thought I was eating, thought I was serving. And during one of our dinner dates, he's looking at me into my eyes, right? His piercing green eyes are staring into my soul. He's interested in what I'm saying. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my God, this man is eating it up. He's so obsessed. He's in love with me. Oh, girl, we are locked in. This man, after I am done giving him a spiel on God knows what, looks at me deep in my eyes and says, you have mustache. And I said, rewind, come again. You have mustache. Oh, he repeated himself. He repeated himself for clarity because obviously I didn't hear him well the first time. And then he goes, you have hair on upper lip. I didn't need you to point out the geography in which hair is growing on my face, sir. On my face. And then he proceeded to go back to eating his steak dinner. And I cried myself to sleep that night from embarrassment.
Honestly, that man was probably looking out for you. And if that man is going to tell you to your face, this is what's wrong with you, you might have a partner long term.
Okay. Oh, horrible!
Are you good at cooking?
Yeah, I consider myself really good at cooking.
You might have to put that to the test.
Okay, sure.
Nice little spot. I love what y'all done with the place. You know what they be saying online about you, right?
What?
They say you don't be seasoning your chicken.
I won't add salt to anything.
I knew it!
Look, it smells so good.
Oh, hell no!
Does it smell good?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
No! Wow, look at us. What is this called? What do you call this?
Chicken stir fry.
Oh.
Are you scared of it? What's wrong?
Hold on, let me brace myself for the flavor or lack thereof that I'm about to.
If you don't like my food, you can leave.
Wait, I didn't say anything. Yeah, this is good. No,
The door's right there.
You have to send me this money or we're done. I need you to Apple Pay me an insane amount of money.
Yes, how much do you need to give you, please?
I need like 10K. You have to send me this money or we're done. You get nothing.
Okay. No, I'll do it. I promise I'll do it, okay?
Okay.
Yes, guys.
Wait, can I interview him a little bit? How did you meet Gia?
I met her online.
So you reached out to her?
Yeah.
Okay, and
I love her so much.
you already like had a thing for her based on her work?
Oh, have you seen her? She's the most special, most beautiful. I love her so much.
And this is why a lot of these modern women can get away with the stuff that they get away with. Because this man, I don't even know if you can categorize it as simping. This is an elite level. This is platinum status. This is VIP status simping.
Every single man that I know will always tell me that a cute girl is way more attractive than like a super hot, like Victoria's Secret model type girl. Literally heard every single one of my guy friends talk about this before, and it stuns me. And then I just saw a dude make a video like this, and I had to weigh in. And like, I don't know what it is. Like, girls, tell me if I'm wrong or not, but when a dude calls me cute, I'm almost like, I'm sorry, what? Cute? Me? No, you got the wrong girl. But actually, it's apparently way better to be cute than it is to be super hot. 95% of men, if you put a cute girl, super cute girl next to a super hot girl, you put them side by side, 95% of men are gonna pick the cutie.
This is absolutely true, because cute equals nice, genuine, and down to earth, whereas hot can include bad attitude and arrogance. So yeah, for guys, when they're calling somebody cute, it's because of their personality combined with their outward appearance, whereas hot can just mean outward appearance.
Girl recorded herself and her boyfriend at dinner. It looked like they're at like a buffet or something, and a woman comes up to her boyfriend and goes, "Oh, what are you eating? It looks good." And he goes, "Smoked salmon." That is the entirety of the interaction. On the screen, she goes, "Who the fuck doesn't know what smoked salmon is?" And then her boyfriend just keeps like trying to talk to her about different things, and she like rolls her eyes and like gives him dirty looks. And on the screen, she goes, "He's overcompensating with conversation because he knows I'm livid." I cannot fathom how some of you are actually in relationships. You don't treat your partners like partners. You treat them like prisoners. If you're mad that other women just exist around your boyfriend, you are not ready to be in a relationship. Because it means you have absolutely no trust or confidence in the person that you're dating. It also means that you see all women as competition. Like, do you really think that someone asking about smoked salmon means that they want your crusty, dusty boyfriend? Now he's in trouble for being polite. Do you want him to be mean to random women? It frustrates me because, like, guys think that this is, like, the standard for women. So, like, when we do this, it just, like, reinforces that idea for them that we're all fucking nuts.
I went on a date tonight with this guy, and he comes home with me, and he asks to use the bathroom. But then he comes out and immediately is like, "I have to go home." And I was like, okay. So he leaves. I come in to investigate because I assume I left a huge in the toilet. And then I see my bathroom mirror, and I'm like, oh, my affirmations. I did not take them down. Anyways, ladies, I think the takeaway here is that it is important to put your affirmations up, for sure. But it's actually more important to take them down before a guy comes over. Because you may deserve love, but you're certainly not going to get it from a guy who finds your happiness cheat sheets and knows deep down you think of yourself as a disgusting piece of shit.
I'm telling you, man, some of the stuff that some of these ladies are writing as positive affirmations, and I get it. I understand it. But when a man just meeting you goes in there and he sees that type of stuff, that's enough to make him want to chunk up the deuce.
What's the most a man should spend on a first date?
Well, I feel like there should be like a minimum, but not a most. If you want to go, beyond, that's on you. But like a minimum, I feel like if I'm going to get ready and I'm going to use all my products to come out with you, I need like a minimum of $200. A minimum, and that's like being nice.
And what does the man get in return for that?
My presence.
But aren't you having his presence within you already?
I hear you, but no. No. I mean, like, I'm here to get to know you. I'm here to get to know you. You invited me out.
But he has to drop $200.
Yeah. Because
minimum.
Yeah. Because
just because you have to do your makeup?
Because I have to... Okay, so we're gonna do the math. My moisturizer is $400. My eye cream is $300. My serum is like another $300. My makeup, not included. So if I have to spend, that's my money. I'm spending my money on these products. I'm gonna use these products.
What are you using them for, though?
For myself.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use these products and I'm gonna show up because it's not like I'm gonna show up in sweats.
The man doesn't owe you anything if you're just getting to know each other.
If you're inviting me out, you owe me a date.
How about you just come over and drink wine and let's watch Netflix?
I'm not your friend. I'm not, no.
I mean, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me your presence. I'm so overwhelmed by your presence. I'm so overjoyed. At the minimum, I could spend $1,000 at the minimum because your presence is just that valuable. I come home with $1,000 less and nothing to show for it. I can't even tell my homeboys I got a kiss. I can't even tell them I got a hug. But please, tell me about this exquisite and unique present. I can't even tell them that I had good conversation. I can't even tell them that I was out with the best looking woman in the world. But please tell me, what exactly does paying for $1,000 date get me?
Because women are more than happy to share their food with their guy, but guys especially are protective of this. So why are you guys so protective over food?
No, it's not that we
like you don't want to share with us.
Yeah, it's not that you guys are the only ones that want to share. We share everything with you guys, but
no, I'm just talking about food.
Yeah, but the problem is though when we ask you if you want food and then you say you don't want it, and then when the food shows up and you pick off of our plate, that's the problem.
Look, even our producers
because
nodding his head. Stay out of this conversation.
Every man knows that this is part of the deal when you're in a relationship. Like that specifically when it comes to food. Babe, I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some food. Do you want anything? No. Okay, cool.
So
then my burrito shows up and now you want 6 bites.
Okay, let me put this into perspective for you. Okay, women will get extra food because they know folks want to eat it. They'll be like, oh, the kids are probably going to be hungry, so I'll just order extra for the kids. I'll order something for my man.
Right.
Why don't you guys have that same mentality?
Well, we do. The smart ones know to order 2 things. Even when you say no, make sure to get it for you. Because here's the thing, though. We know what it is. I don't think a lot of women want to agree openly.
Oh, no.
But we know what it is.
What is it?
It's just you want our stuff.
That's not true.
That's what it comes down to. It's like we ask you if you want food. We're happy to buy it for you. Happy to make it for you. Whatever. You might say no, and then we have to take it for face value because you're a grown adult. So but when the food actually shows up, the thing that we see in your eye is your desire to have what we have. That's what it all comes down to.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. When it comes to the kids or when it comes to our man, we'll just always order extra regardless of what anybody says, so that there is no there's nothing like conversations that have to happen that. That's so easy to solve. Just order more.
It almost seems like it's sort of like the forbidden fruit. Like just because it's somebody else's, it tastes better. And you end up eating all of our food, and now we have to go get more. When essentially what the problem is you're ruining efficiency is what you're doing, and you're causing unnecessary inconvenience. Well, I mean, inconvenience is, well, it could be either or, because you could be inconvenient, but it could be a good inconvenience, right? No, I don't mind. But this is unnecessary. It did not have to happen. I did not have to get up and go order something again. I did not, if we're sitting at a restaurant, have to say, hey, can we get more of this, and have to wait another 20 minutes for my meal to come out. Because if you would have just gotten what you wanted in the first place, then we would have had to do that.